What up? 3 shoots in with the A7RII, and the more and more I use it, the more and more I like it. In fact, for one of the looks, I switched back to my Mark III, and it took me a minute to figure everything out, which is really scary considering I've been using that camera since it came out, and I've been using this camera for 3 days now. Kind of like leaning forward. Yeah. That's it. Beautiful. Still definitely not crazy about the 24-70. I think the combination of 55 and 85 is keying for this particular camera for me. This stuff that I shot today was stopped down quite a bit more because it was, sorry, this giant truck driving by, it's loud as shit. It was studio stuff. There was not really any ambient light, and I'll explain the lighting to you guys because some of you guys have asked for like some explanation of the lighting that I use. The camera's definitely really growing on me. I'm getting used to some of the quirkiness. I'm better able to manipulate the camera and use it as a tool. So that's pretty rad. Shoot today was with Keely. She's with LA Models if you want to look her up. Her Instagram is Keely3333. You should totally follow her. She's super cool. She was really sweet, super cute dog she brought. It was awesome. But I wanted to do some beauty and body stuff. Because I really wanted to experiment with some gels, which is something that I tried to do in the past but never really had any luck with, and wanted to kind of figure out. And so basically what I did was I have it's a 69, I think, inch Elechrome Octo with an orange gel. I think it's like a quarter orange or half. It's the CTO, it's just an orange gel basically. Kind of high, like 45 degrees down. And off to one side, and then I have a fill from a softbox that's got every single blue gel that I could stacked and taped over each other. The blue washes out really easily apparently. I'll maybe have a better idea once I look at the pictures in the computer, but the blue just definitely washes out in combination with the orange from the key. But I kind of wanted to have warm highlights and cool shadows. And it worked out really well. We did, my friend Brianna did amazing makeup, really like dewy skin, made her whole body shiny for the last 2 looks. Like a nice cat eye and like kind of a liquid look. And it was pretty dope, a lot of attitude, super sexy. Keely was awesome, she killed it.
My trainer always tells me, even if you're sore, come to the gym. Just walk on the treadmill or something. And I can't do it.
You look awesome. Nice. Awesome. Shut up, Luke! I think it's them. That's totally him. I know that laugh anywhere. Awesome. That's cool. Love the attitude. Can you take like a half a step backwards from where you are? I think you need to move over if that's easier. Wherever you can stand without falling or getting stabbed. Perfect. That's even better. That was insane. Love it. Love it. Beautiful. That was awesome. Chin up just a teeny bit. Perfect. Look that way. Awesome. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. Look that way. Awesome. Should look right towards where Matt is. Good. Proper hiking attire.
Me?
Yeah. Nice. Heels in one hand, sandals, and the Louis bag.
Yeah, you know it.
Dude, it's LA. That's perfect. Hey everybody. As you can see, back in the car. You know what that means. I'm off to another shoot. Always driving. I am going today. Today will be my 5th shoot. My marathon week of shooting with the A7RII. Sorry, it's a little bumpy. Shitty California roads. I've done so far studio, outside, backlit, ambient and strobe, natural light only. Today I'm shooting at the beach. That's kind of like the other area that I do a lot, or a fair amount of at least, that I wanted to really put it to the test at. Was shooting on the beach. So I'm shooting Chandler, who was on one of the very first episodes of this video blog. I loved shooting with her immediately. I think I even said it in the video blog, like you guys will definitely see her again because I really liked shooting her. Today is that day, so we're gonna go up to Malibu. It's hot. It's probably close to 90, I think, which sucks because it was really nice yesterday, but oh well. That's okay. It'll be nice and sunny. Probably will use a combination of strobe and ambient as usual. Got the whole gear bag with me, so that should be pretty well set up. Fingers crossed that the beach isn't crowded. It's always tough to gauge. School and everything like that for most people is back in session, and it's not a holiday weekend, so hopefully, and it's a Thursday, so hopefully everybody's at work and the beach is not crowded. Hopefully there's not like a big production going on there. There was actually a tsunami warning last night. I'm sure you guys heard about the earthquake in Chile. I hope everybody there is okay, especially if any of you guys have any connections there. But because of that, there was a tsunami warning, and they shut the beaches down at like 4 a.m. They said the peak rise in water was like about a foot, so it's not too drastic, but hopefully they're not freaked out and have the beaches closed, because that would really bum me out, because I'm looking forward to shooting Chandler again, especially at the beach. So I am on my way to pick her up from her apartment because she doesn't have a car. A lot of models in LA don't drive. So those of you guys who are looking to start shooting here know that that's a thing a lot. How anybody lives in LA without a car is beyond me, but a lot of models do it. So yeah, we're gonna head up to Malibu and shoot some beach stuff. It's been a while since I've actually shot in Malibu. I usually, when I'm shooting beach stuff, shoot down in Orange County. So it should be good. I will see you guys when we get to the boo. Look right at me. Gorgeous. That was sick. Awesome, that's gorgeous.
I have a very hard time balancing.
It happens, it's one of those things. Go knees a little further apart and then kind of like sit down, like back on your heels. Awesome. That's cool. I like that. Take your time. Alright, now I want you to like unbutton the jacket and like let it fall off your shoulders and just kind of hold it around you. Yeah, perfect. Do that exact same thing. Can you just brush that hair over there? But I like the arch back, arms up, looks great. Perfect. That's beautiful. Part your lips just, there you go. Go feet a little bit further apart. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Look like your thumbs through your pockets. That's it. Love it.
You think I can block that?
No, definitely not, but close enough. No.
So, she's like, my dad tried to read on the video.
That's amazing.
I love when photographers are like, do that again, and you're like, I have no idea what I did.
I don't know what I did, but okay. I'm glad you liked it, but it's a one-time only deal.
I have no idea what it is.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna do it like a tighter grip. Awesome. Nice, that's cool. That's awesome. Looks super badass. Beautiful. Awesome. Your chin a little bit that way. Perfect. Alright guys, so here's my A7RII recap for the week. Started the week out with an outdoor shoot with my friend Celeste. She's with Wilhelmina, the blonde, outdoorsy. After that shoot, I was definitely feeling a little reserved and reticent. I liked the way the raw files looked. I hated the 24-70. Come to find out, there was a UV filter on the lens that it's got to be the shittiest UV filter ever made. So I took that off and I'll put it back on before I return the lens. That made a big difference in the sharpness. I did still see that the 24-70 flares quite a bit more than I would like. So I did that. I was not 100% sold. Then I did the next shoot with Danielle at Nous. Did some studio stuff, a little bit on the roof, and I was starting to like it a little bit more there. Then I shot all studio stuff with Keely at LA Models. That was kind of the moment where I was like, all right, I really like this camera. The files are just unreal beautiful. Like the raw files are really solid. You can really squish the colors. I mean, I tweak my colors a lot and I fuck with them. And it held up really well. It did great in a strictly studio setting. That was something that I was kind of worried about, was like how well it would handle just working with strobe only. Because when I tested the original A7, I only ever shot outside with it for the most part. And when I shot inside, it was like a lot of ambient light. But the shoot with Keely everything was dark. We were far away from the ambient light from the windows, shooting on a dark background. She was wearing dark lingerie. And it held up really well. It focused fine. It was really solid. So then after that I did the, let's see, so Keely, I shot with Heather Depriest. She is the September Playboy cover model. She shot for Guess. We shot actually at the same outdoor location, but just did a kind of completely different look, which is funny. It's like seeing the pictures from Heather and Celeste side by side. The vibe is totally different, which is nice. The stuff with Heather was obviously a lot more sexy. There was some nudity and stuff like that. But she killed it. That was a really good shoot. And that was a combination of strobe and ambient. And after that shoot, I was pretty well sold on the camera, I feel like. And even was actually starting to kind of like the 24-70. Ditching that stupid, shitty UV filter made a big difference, sharpness-wise. I can't get over how much of a difference that made. And I mean, I've been shooting for a long time. I don't think it was just me for that first shoot. I really do think that it made a big difference. Comparing the pictures side by side, because it was basically the same time of day, same location, very similar conditions for some of the shots, and night and day difference. So yeah, I did that. And then yesterday I shot outside all day at the beach with my homie Chandler. She's with Wilhelmina also, same as Celeste. It did fine on the beach. I would still like a faster lens than the 24-70. So I think when I take the plunge, I'll probably do the 55. Although with the shoot with Heather and the shoot with Chandler, I kind of rediscovered how fun it is to shoot wide angle stuff. I very rarely shoot wide stuff. And some of the like horizontals that I did with Heather and Chandler, I shot at 24 millimeters and I really dig the look. So I kind of started to come around to the 24-70, but fact of the matter is I need a fast prime. Now, I'm sure some people are saying, what about the Metabones adapter and using my Canon lenses? I'm gonna try it. I didn't have access to the Metabones for this review, unfortunately, timing-wise. But when I am gonna buy the camera. I'll say that officially. When I get the camera, I'm definitely gonna try the Metabones. And if it works out and I can use my Canon primes practically for my purposes, I may end up getting a 24-70, or maybe I'll get the Canon 24-70, and then I can alternate between the two. Because my big goal with the A7 was to pare down my kit. I want to be able to carry less, pack lighter, and it's a great camera for that. That battery life is an issue that I was really worried about, and so much so that when I got my borrowed A7, I ran up to Sammy's and bought 2 extra batteries, because the camera comes with 2 from the factory, but they only gave me 1 when I borrowed the body. And I was like, oh my God, if it's only getting 200 to 300 shots per battery, that's nowhere near enough. But I shot all week with the camera in airplane mode. Yesterday, I think I shot like around 800 pictures or something. And when I finished the day, the battery still had 26% life left. So that's pretty huge. That's a pretty big testament to A, how shitty the Wi-Fi setting is, and B, that it's actually not that bad, because I don't need Wi-Fi in my camera. That does not serve any functional purpose for my application. For some of you guys that are considering it, maybe it might be useful. I think Wi-Fi is stupid. It's definitely not for me. I do wish for tests and stuff like that there was a medium RAW setting. Having all 42 megapixel files is going to like rape my hard drive setups. I have to, it's basically damn near double what I'm used to, which is awesome because we got a lot of resolution to play with, but you also have to store all of it. So I do wish there was a medium RAW setting. Oh well, that's a nitpick. Yeah, all in all, I'm super pumped on the camera. I just did this last shoot this morning with Monica at Nous. It was awesome. It was quick and easy. For this shoot, I wanted to put it into some situations where I thought it might struggle. Really low light, extremely backlit, extremely bright. We shot in the freight elevator. I don't know that I recorded that, but it struggled there a bit, being in a super dark, cavernous spot with a strong backlight was just too much for it to handle. But even a DSLR would have struggled there. Now, if I had a faster than an f4 lens, it might have been a little better. But all in all, I'm sold on the Sony. The A7RII is kind of a game changer. It fits my style of shooting perfectly, and I got used to it really fast. In fact, I just took a couple of frames with my Mark III, and it took me a minute to get readjusted to the difference. So I'm very sad to say goodbye to the A7RII, but in the same breath, I'll probably have one in my hands again within like a week or two. So A7RII, I know this was a longer blog, because I may split it up into 2. If I do, you can just totally disregard this part. And yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. If you guys have any questions about my experience with the camera, or for that matter, any of the shoots that we did with the A7RII, let me know. Shoot those in the comments, or send me a message on Tumblr or Facebook or wherever the hell you want to. You'll probably notice from the behind the scenes with Heather, there was a videographer there. So I will update this with the actual, real, pretty nice, well done, professional behind the scenes video whenever that gets edited. My buddy Matt Childs, you should look him up. His name is Matthew Childs. He did that. I'll put a link to him in the description and stuff like that. And as usual, I will put all of the models' names and stuff like that. I encourage you to hit up their agencies, support them. They're all killer. They were super fun to shoot with. It was, I guess, 5 or 6 days straight of shooting every single day, and I don't usually shoot that much in that short of amount of time, but I really like the camera and I really wanted to give it an honest trial, and I'm happy with it. So thanks for watching.